toxic bonding, yeah. Fake friends, me abandon. Bond them. Oh, yeah.
Hello guys, and welcome to my video. I hope you guys are doing okay. It is the 20... Wait, why am I telling you the date? Oh, it's almost March, which means it's nearly my birthday soon. It's actually Pisces season. There's probably no Pisces watching anyway. Like, why am I even... Oh, Paige, my friend Paige is watching. But apart from that, there's probably no Pisces watching. So I need to just... Today, I'm going to be doing like a story time about like, there was a fight that happened. But I literally feel like, even though I wasn't involved, I feel like further back it was my fault. Like, I feel quite peak about it, but like, obviously I didn't tell anyone to go and fight, but like, I feel like a little bit of my actions led to it, if that makes sense. I'm actually going to tell you in a minute. And this was after youth club again. It always happens after youth club. Like, there's not a day where it doesn't, nothing happens after youth club, I'm telling you now. So like, it was after youth club and everybody was standing outside just randomly, like so many kids, like so many youngsters, teens, like probably like 30, 35. There was just bare kids outside, and I was with, as usual, like back then I was with Chloe, and everyone is Chloe. I was with Bestie, you know Bestie. Who else was there? Millie was there, Dylan was there, like all of the usual people were there. And then there was one girl who I'm going to call Winnie. Now Winnie was there too. Now Winnie also goes to our college, but like she didn't really always like stay with us, but we knew her because she goes to our college, you know, she sits with us sometimes and whatnot. And she just always used to, you see in the other video when I told you that, what's her name, what did I call her? Oh, what did I call her? Oh, I forgot. No, I really forgot what I called her. So the video where it was the friend that broke up with my other friend, her, see how she always used to come into our class? Winnie would accompany her and they would both just always come in our class. So yeah, so that's how like the situation with that was. So obviously since she came to the same youth club as us as well, like she would just walk along with us, and like how I said like before, we'd all walk to the same bus stop. So if we lived along the same way or near each other, we'd literally just walk, yeah, together. So literally now, I don't know what was going on outside, and there was a boy there, and I'm gonna call him Shane. Shane was there, right, just chilling, and I'm not sure what was going on, but Winnie was really pissing off Shane. Like, she was really like annoying him. I don't know what she was doing, but she was annoying him or something, or what. So I don't know if she was already on beef, like if she was already on argument, but like she was really annoying him. So I must have said to so the leaders there are like, you know, like just the people that lead the activities at youth club and stuff. So I must have seen one of the leaders, who is also Shane's auntie, and I was like, yo, Shane's getting a bit upset like over there, you might just wanna see what's going on. And obviously as the auntie, she went over there and she obviously said, oh, she obviously said, in other words, leave him alone, what are you doing, blah blah blah. And Winnie got really upset. I think Winnie got really upset, and I think she tried to talk back, but obviously you can't, obviously Shane's auntie wasn't having it, and she just obviously shut Winnie down. So Winnie was really upset, and as we all left and started walking, she still had that upset in her soul. So literally we was walking down the road now, and then Millie and Chloe out of nowhere just started having the biggest argument. Like, I don't know what was going on. I can't even remember exactly what was going on, but Chloe started getting bare upset with Millie, and like Millie was just laughing because she wasn't taking the argument seriously, but Chloe was getting bare angry. And right, And then Chloe was like, get off me, blah, blah, blah. And she was like getting so mad. I think Millie was just winding her up, to be honest, or something like that. But then this is where it clashed, because Winnie, who still was very mad at what just happened. So this is where there's two situations going on. So Millie and Chloe are arguing. And then you have Winnie, who's very upset that she's just been obviously told off. Now, while they're arguing, all you can hear is Chloe saying, get off me, what are you doing, blah, blah, blah. And I think at some point, Winnie's just like, oh, shut up, man. Like, shut up. Like, because she's upset. And that's when Chloe's like, who are you talking? Don't tell me to shut up. And that's when it just turned into like World War 19. Because now it was Winnie and Chloe that were arguing, and Millie just took a step back and was like, yo, I'm out. Like, proper swearing, everything, like banging out. Like, I don't even know what's going on, but me and Bestie was trying to take Chloe away. Like, we was like, okay, let's go. We was trying to take her down the road, but like Chloe was not going. Like, she just kept coming back up the road to Winnie, and literally they just kept fighting and fighting. And then I think literally at some point, like, the police rolled up. The police actually turned up. And they were literally just like we got in serious trouble. But before the police even came, like, literally, like, the leaders of the youth club came, and we all got in serious trouble. They're like, we're making the youth club look bad. Like, you know, all of us standing here, we just look like thugs. Like, this is a youth club that's about, you know, inspiring to be better and stuff like that. And everybody there got in serious trouble. Obviously, while they were speaking about this, Chloe didn't even care. She just cared about her career. She's like, is this going to affect my future career? Blah, 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 blah. I can't say what her future career is, but it was something serious that she could not have anything to do with crime to do. She was just like, is this going to affect my future career? I can't have that, blah, blah, blah. And she was just getting all upset and hysterical and whatnot. And then out of nowhere, like, who was it? Bestie and Millie just started like pushing each other. I don't even know what was going on, but that day, you know, so much happened. But that is not even like the main one that happened. Like, the main one is Casper's. Now, I don't even understand where in the world Bestie was, but she said that we didn't invite her. I find it hard to believe why we would not invite her. So I was like, no, you was probably just sleeping. But she literally insists that we didn't invite her. So I don't know why she's not there till this day. But I was there with Chloe and my little brother. Yeah, the youngest one. He was there too. And I was just with Dylan, and I'm going to call another boy who I'm going to call, what should I call him? James. So literally, we was all sitting there. We all decided to meet up. We all met up in Croydon. Obviously, I brought my little brother with me because he wanted to come to Casper's, just have a little bit of food. And so we literally all met up in Croydon and then went to Casper's. Wow. When we got there, I can't remember how it started. I think, oh, no. We went there and there was a family behind us. So we went there and there was a family with like little children who were making so much noise. And I think at some point, Chloe started saying, oh, just shut up, can you calm your children down, please? Like, your children are being bare loud. And I think, like, so she was already getting a bit rude. And not gonna lie, some of obviously some of the rest of us at the table was like, oh yeah, just like, can you guys be quiet, like, you know. So it wasn't just her. But then that family went, and then there was like some 3 other girls that just came and sat down, and 2 of them, or I think 2 of them were from our college. 2 of them was from me and Dylan's college. So obviously me and Dylan knew them. We was all there. I think the food came, and literally we were literally sitting there for a while. They were talking and laughing just as you do in like a restaurant place. And I think at one point Chloe just started saying, oh, shut up, man. Or something like that. At first, they just ignored it. But then she just started saying, oh, shut up, what's wrong with you? And then they started speaking back. And they were like,
shut your mouth, bruv. Dirty girl.
I don't even know what they were saying, but at the time, I was just like, rah, like, she really has to just get rude to the Croydon College ones. Like, you know, I'm not trying to get killed in the hallway. Like, like, honestly, this is why I wasn't involved. Because, like, you could have chose to get rude to anyone, but you're getting rude to someone that I see in the corridor. Like, you know? So, but I'm going to tell you something peak in a minute. But they were cussing each other for, like, ages. Like, shut up. No, you shut up. I swear, if you don't shut up, I'm going to come over there. And then,
you shut up with your back.
like, no, if you guys understood. Like, they were literally just talking for time. And all of us were just there eating our food, like, just looking like, this is a bit awkward, like, right? And then I think the girl was like, no, this is where it actually gets so peak. The girl was like, the girl was like, talk one more time, I dare you, watch one more time. And then, I'm so sorry, but Chloe was literally just like,
shut your mouth.
I don't know why she was still talking. I don't know why she still spoke, but oh my gosh, if you guys understood what happened next, like, I don't even remember what happened next because it happened so quickly. But I'm telling you now, somebody came round to the table and pulled over me and my little brother. So got pulled over 2 people, and she was sitting in the corner by the window. I don't even understand how the strength of that happened, but he got pulled over me and Milan through the small gap. So I honestly, somebody else came to the back of the chair where me, my little brother and Chloe were sitting, and they literally like was holding a fork, like they were about to just go and stab her. And the third one, I didn't even know what was happening, but the third one just came, and like literally there was some massive fight that was going on, like before anyone even knew what was going on. Like literally, we, like, all of us was like rah, like we was like rah, and I think at the time, like, Dylan was gone. Dylan left the shop. I'm sorry. Dylan actually went home. He was going home. Dylan actually left the shop, right? This time, Dylan left the shop, and at the time I was looking around. I was like, right, and I was like, Dylan, where are you going? And he's just like, no, I need to get out of here. And I was like, you can't just leave. Like, we need to help her. I was like, you can't just leave. Like, obviously I understood why he wanted to leave. Like, he probably wanted to leave because it was awkward, and like because obviously he knows the girl as well. But like the way he just fled the situation was peak. So like what was going on, so like we was just trying to like see what we could do to help to stop this fight happening. But before we could even do that, literally, like before we could actually do that, I think one boy, listen, if our table's here and the girls' table was behind us, there was one table there, like, and there was one boy that literally got up here. I think the girl that was holding the fork, I think Chloe went to hit her, and the one girl that was holding the fork, the boy got up and he was literally like, I don't put your hand on my sister, I dare you. And he was like, yo! Where did this boy come from? This boy came from nowhere, guys. This boy actually came from nowhere. He's like, you put your hand on my sister. And Ames was like, oh, calm down. And the boy's like, no, she's touching my sister. I told you, she's touching my sister. Oh no, oh my days. The way James had to hold the boy back. The boy was about to bang it. He's like, if you put one hand on my sister, I'm gonna bang you. Like, so now we had to hold, there was this one boy that was getting held back. There was this other table over there where some people were filming. I think at some point the people left, and then my other friend called me, and she's just like, "Raw, why am I seeing Chloe on this girl's snap?" And I was just like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "I can see the girls beating Chloe up on this girl's that I have on Snap." And I was like, "So the people." The people in the corner that was snapping the fight, they had my friend on Snap, and my friend saw the fight. So now what happened next was a bit peak still, because I do understand what her sister meant, but obviously, like, in the situation, none of us actually knew what to do. So like, literally, her sister, she called her sister, and her sister came. And when her sister came, her sister was like, right, what did they look like? Come, let's go look for them. Let's go. Like, you know, so all of us had to go. So at this point in time, all of us was walking down the high street looking for them to see where they were going. Because like after the girls like fled the scene, obviously we was just sitting with Chloe to see if she was okay. And like, because she was bleeding, like she had the scratch on her neck and she was bleeding, like, you know, she had like some bruises. Like, so we were literally just trying to see if like she was okay, and her sister came. They called the police, and we all started walking down the high street to look for her. So as we was walking, her sister, I do understand what she meant, but obviously in that situation you don't know what you're going to do until you're actually thrown into the deep end of a situation. So I do understand why her sister was a little bit frustrated, but her sister was just like, so why has everyone else here not got any scratches or bruises? Like, why is no one bleeding? Like, you know, first of all, I was just looking at this bitch like, yo, my little brother's not gonna have no scratches in the first place. Like, why would my little brother even be involved? But I do get what she meant, but she's just like, no, it's out of order, everyone just bare ganged my sister. So she was saying, she was walking down the high street trying to look for them. We couldn't find them. We couldn't find none of them. The sister was bare mad, angry. So literally what happened is they put a statement to the police, and the police was on the lookout for the girls now. So the police were on the lookout. The girls were wanted. If you guys understood, like at the time they said we all had to go and write like statements at the police station. And I think obviously we all had to like tell our parents, and you know, to get, because I think we was all underage at that time, so we all had to tell our parents to like get confirmation that we was like allowed to do that and stuff. And obviously I don't think my mum actually gave my little brother permission, because like he shouldn't have even been there. He just came there to be with me, and at the time I think my little brother was like 11, so I don't think he was doing like, yeah, I don't think he was allowed to do it. But because I spoke to my mum about it, and I spoke to my dad, and my dad was like, obviously like I need to be a bit careful, because like it's not her that they're gonna see in the corridor of college, it's me. So I need to be very careful because I didn't know how far this was gonna go, and if it was gonna get taken to court, and if we all have to testify. So I was getting shook. And then, but the police were still on the lookout for the girls. We must have seen them. We must have seen them in Croydon. And it was, funnily enough, like we saw them in Croydon outside Casper's. So that's when Chloe literally took her phone and she called the police, and the police, the big police van literally rolled up and actually got peeked. Now, like what happened next is like they tried to take the girls. Yeah, I think one of the girls was refusing to go. It's the girl that had the brother. She was refusing to get in there. And then out of nowhere again, the boy just came pacing up the road like, get hands off my sister. Like he was swearing at the police officer. He's like, get your hands off my sister, what you did? Like, and the police officer like, say, stay back please, mate. he was trying to push the girl into the police van and hold back the and the other one was trying to hold back the brother. So they got taken to the police station now. And all of us had to go there and write the big statements, and I was just shook. I was like,
yo, anyhow they get out, we're all dead.
We're all gonna die. Like, honestly. Yeah, we wrote the statements, and I think the girls got a caution or something like that. It didn't go any further, but I think Chloe was trying to make it go further and like try and make them get like some prison time. I don't even know, like, but at the end of it all, I think they just got a caution, and that was that. Like, I saw one of them in the corridor like I think like a year before I left college, and I think literally like I think I just must have walked past, and then she was just like, oh, do you still speak to that girl? Just like, because this is at the time when I broke friends with Chloe, like after she did all the madness, and like she said that I had to like either choose her or everyone else. In other words, I was just like, oh no, I don't speak to her. And she's like, oh good, because she's trouble, you know, she's a bad person, like you shouldn't be friends with her. I don't know why she did that at the time, but like honestly, but yo, I literally thought that I was actually going to die. I thought I would have to stand up in court, like yo. But honestly, that was literally the story of the fight that happened. Bro, I still don't even know where Bestie was. Like, I called her afterwards and she's like,
yes, sir, that wasn't out there. Who didn't invite me?
I was like, I don't know, maybe you should turn your phone on. She said that she got no invitation. I don't even understand to this day. But look, but yeah. Right, that was the story. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Give me ideas on what to do next. And I will see you guys in the near future. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Hey, yeah, pagans on it. Pagans, we say bond them. We say bond them, yeah. Fake friends, me abandon. Bond them, bond them.